Hey guys, well this started off as a quick build, but it didn't turn out that way as it got way deeper than I ever planned on. The Airfix 172nd FAA Corsair for the fleet air arms. U.S. provided them for the RAF and the Royal Navy during World War II to help keep their supplies up. Kind of a unique Corsair. This is the plane that got the U.S. Navy to put the plane Corsairs onto their carriers, because before the Brits showed them how to do it, they just thought that the plane just wasn't safe enough for carrier landings due to the long nose that you couldn't see the deck on approach. The neat thing about one of the Royal Navy Corsairs is they had 8 inches clipped off of each wing, so that they would clear the shorter hangar decks on the Royal Navy aircraft carriers. They originally were supplied in for the European theater, but most of them ended up in the South Pacific. And when they got there, a lot of them were repainted in the standard U.S. Navy all dark sea blue paint scheme, and they actually wore a roundel that had a closer to the U.S. one that had the star in the bar, but it had the roundel in the bars so that they wouldn't be confused for that round target bullseye for being a Japanese insignia and get shot down by friendly fire. But anyway, get into this real quick. This is an old kit, all raised rivet lines. Where it got interesting is I went way into the detailing, some scratch building, and that's what happens sometimes. We started off with I cut open all the flaps. There's 3 for each wing, and put them in the down position because I had the plane landed. And then I also cut the elevator free and the rudder free to give them some motion, have them set off centered. On the cowling, there was no flaps at all in the molding and the tooling, so I had to add all those myself. The antenna, all 3 of them are brass. The top 2 were cut from photo etch fret, and the bottom one was brass rod down here. And also I made the pitot tube out of the same brass rod rather than using the plastic, which would get broken right away. I normally don't put bombs on my warbirds. I like to keep them nice and clean, but I forgot to cut the pylons off, and they look kind of ugly the way they were, so bombs it is. Canopy was all molded in one piece. So this is kind of a turd kit, but you know, we seem to get it. Yeah, right. I see where my, I was here looking at why I see where my paint ran a little bit on my prop. I need to go back in and touch that up. Not a big deal. Use Easy Line for my antenna cables there, so that they're a little stronger than normal string or stretch proof, a little more flexible and forgiving. Let's see here. Right where there goes that prop I got to repair. On the bottom we put our formation lights in. We've got our navigation lights on. Got exhaust staining and staining from the cordite from the guns on both the upper and lower wings. So we got the bombs on there. Landing gear in. Tail hook is painted. It's a Corsair. I guess if it looks like a duck and sounds like a duck and acts like a duck, then we call it a duck. So that's right. The motor on the guest kit was just basically what you see is what you get molded inside the cowling. There was no detail at all to it. I dry brushed some silver in there to try and make it look a little better, but you know, that's just, it is what it is. I originally bought this kit just to get the decals so that I could build the British Corsair using either the Revell or the Tamiya kit, but then I had the kit laying here and I started playing and was bored, and next thing you know, out comes the knives and the razor saws, and 100 so hours later, here we go. So yeah, I still got to touch up that prop a little bit, but we'll call her done. I put lots of pictures up on Google Plus. I'll put a few up on YouTube or Facebook. The video obviously goes on YouTube. There'll be pictures on the end of the video. And just for giggles, I threw in some of the shots. I threw in my Spitfire, which is gonna have to hit the backdrop and cause chaos. Just to have it kind of like flying over, kind of neat. But that's where we're at, guys. It's all done, or will be done in a minute here. As soon as I touch up that prop a little. And next, we're gonna get back on the Viper. I got some more LEDs in. Get that Mark I Viper up and running. Get it done before the cancer awareness build starts. And yeah, that's what we'll be. So if you're wanting to build the Fleet Air Arms Corsair, I would suggest getting the Revell, Academy, or Tamiya. The Airfix one's not even in print, but if you got it, you can make it look halfway decent and respectable. So that's it for now. We'll catch you on the next one. Good night, guys.